Hi everyone, it's Shannon, aka QB Crossing, and today we are back with another Dream Island tour. And I knew I had to share this one because when I saw pictures of this, I honestly was amazed that it was actually Animal Crossing. There are some areas on this island that are just so realistic, and it's just such a unique theme. It's Route 66 themed, it has a very desert vibe, and it's so cool. I know you guys are just going to love this one. Also, let me just apologize for my voice really quickly. I do have quite a cold right now, so that's why I sound so nasally, but I'm feeling okay, and I really wanted to tour this island with you guys. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so here we are on the island of Sage, and the first thing that I want to do is just open up the map. Let's see what's going on here. Wow, this is such a beautiful map. I honestly don't think I've seen one like this before. It has a lot of the in-game pathing and then some really cool terraforming like all throughout the pathing and around it. So I'm really excited to see those more natural areas of the island as well. As always, you could grab the dream address right here, or you could get it in the description later. But let's take a look at some of these villagers. So we have lots of cuties on this island and one resident rep. It looks like a lot of their houses are actually on the beach. Actually, all of their houses are on the beach. That's so interesting. I honestly have never seen that on an island before. So wonder if they're like decorated or if the creator just didn't want to worry about the houses within this desert theme, because obviously you need a lot of empty space to do a desert. So let's see, let's just start walking around and kind of look around this island. So right off the bat, this entrance is really beautiful. I love the time of day that the creator chose to set this dream at. It's golden hour, and it just works so well with that yellowy, reddish, orangey vibe for a desert. Look at all the cacti around here and all of the wheat fields. They just look so perfect here. I really like the way that the creator has this kind of setup in the front here with the storefront. So it looks like you're right off the bat just landing into a town, and it definitely gives off this little wild west feel, which I am a huge fan of. We're gonna head over this way first. I'm just kind of curious to see what's over here, and I tend to go to the left side of the island. I think when I tour islands, you know, sometimes I go to the right, but I feel like, I don't know, it just makes sense to go to the left first. But let's see. Okay, so these houses are quite decorated on the beach here, and I guess that would make sense. If you lived in a desert, wouldn't you want to live as close to water as possible? I definitely think so. So we have some of these villager houses over here. I love that you can just see the wheat fields in the background. That's so beautiful. And we have some really nice codes as well, just all over the beach. Some picnic blankets that just really go with the aesthetic. And look at this, we have a whole neighborhood over here. Honestly, these villagers are living such a cute little life here on this desert. The cacti also looks great on the beaches. If you are decorating your beaches and you just want to fill them up, if cacti fits your theme, I think that it always looks so nice on the beach, because let me show you guys. The bottom of the cactus item actually just blends in really well with the sand. Isn't that so pretty there? I just adore the way that they look on the beaches. So, and of course it just makes sense for this island. Let's kind of jump back up here and see what this was over here. I think we can actually, oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. I love when people terraform out water around their farms. I think that it's one of just the best ways to create a farm. It's so realistic, and I like a lot that they are just separating each of the crops with these wheat fields. How cool is this? I honestly, you know, I see a lot of really cool farms, and this has to be one of my favorites. Even that little storage shed in the back there. Look at that view that we're getting with the windmill. There's just so much as you kind of pan around with your camera on this island. I just want to jump over here. So we have resident services as well over here. And then I love that they're using the sand custom code all throughout here on their island. Of course, it just makes sense for this desert theme. And so much work went into these little buildings with the storefronts. I think that's actually so tricky to get those to look right. So the creator just did such a good job. I highly recommend following them because all of their islands are just so unique, and I've been so inspired ever since I started following them. So definitely a great follow for some inspiration. Okay, so we're starting to see some of this more kind of road pathing here. We have the Route 66 custom path. So cool. And look at that view right there. So this is what I was saying. There's just some angles on this island where when I was looking at pictures, I was like, no way is this Animal Crossing. Just the way that the sky looks with the truck and the road, it's just perfectly, I don't know, every single area of this island just makes for what looks to be like a painting almost. You open up your camera app and it's just such a gorgeous view where you can see it being actually like a painting or a piece of art. And I love when I feel that way about an island. And this island definitely gives me all of those vibes. So we have a farmer's market over here and just making use of so many of these new items. How pretty is this? Also just a great way to add in more color onto your island. That is just such a gorgeous view right there. The sign that's for the farmer's market and just every little detail. I love that the creator is just playing around with different items with what works there. And you know, for me, when all these new items came out, sometimes I just want to make use of them wherever I can. So sometimes it's just a matter of laying out all of the new items or items that you want to use and then just finding a spot for them. So this is such a good idea. Make a little farmer's market. I think this is actually their house here. So made their house into a farmer's market, which is really, really sweet. Also, just the little details on the sides of this path with the flower beds and the bikes. Honestly, just beautiful. More just beauty again. I can't, how many times can I say beautiful? But I'm loving just the way that this road looks. I actually think that the creator may have made this road path, so I'll definitely be linking everything in the descriptions as well. Oh my gosh. This is actually an in and out. Wait, this is one of the coolest builds I've seen. Is this so realistic? This is, oh gosh, let's just open up the camera because I need to get a couple more views of this. I absolutely adore this. Even that little balloon there, I'm kind of speechless right now. The in and out signs at the top with those custom codes and even that little red scooter, it's just so perfect. And this is, again, that creator just has this way with making these very realistic areas. Like, I cannot get over the bistro tables out there. That is exactly what it looks like at In and Out. If you guys are not from the West Coast, I'm actually not, but the In and Out is a burger spot on the West Coast and it is very, very popular. So this is just totally spot on. There's even a little drive-through over here with the signs and everything. Even the drive-through window. This is just so freaking good. I love this. I would have never thought to create a drive-through as well. We're gonna kind of go around here. Oh my gosh, so nice. So I was actually thinking about making a video on just some easy ways to decorate your beaches, and I love the way that the party lights look and all of just the flowers and custom codes down here. I think just really simple beaches like this are perfect, and if you have room for a villager house like the creator does here, just such a sweet way to set up your beaches. I think we're seeing the peninsula over here, so I want to just take a look. Oh, this is so good. So we have a little fishing port over here, and of course this just makes a ton of sense. Like on the peninsula, it just works. Everything just works on this island. So we have some of the yachts over here, which, as you know, are my favorite item. We have the lighthouse, we have the storefronts, and then I love that they even added in some of these fish over here. It just looks so, so good. And even the little custom code for the wood planks, everything is just really well done. Gosh, look at the side of In and Out there. That building work is so good. Okay, so as we come around here, also, I think it's really great if you have a city type of island or any island that really utilizes these road codes to add in some vehicles wherever possible. So I love that we have the trucks all around here. If you want to add in cars or even the scooters, I always think it's a really nice touch. So we have our Nook's Cranny over here, which looks like a little bit of a convenience store. Kind of is giving me almost like 7-Eleven vibes, but I love this. I also just love the vending machine items in general, and it's the little details like adding in the dropped potato chips on the floor here and the ATM, just exactly what you would look for at a convenience store. So good. And then another villager house over here. Like I was saying before, so simple, so perfect, and look at how good the cactus bottom looks. I know I was talking about that before, but the sand at the bottom of the cactus, it's just made to go on the beach or on the sand path because it looks like it's actually popping out of the wood coat here, which is so cool. Oh, look at this. This is a really cool pathway, and I like that we're using the Moroccan footstools as well, just to really line that path and have a place to sit. I absolutely adore this. It just feels very tropical. I kind of feel like I'm on a little beach vacation, and this is the fancy villa that you're staying at. Really like that. Definitely gives off that tropical resort, that island getaway package that Tom Nook is selling us. You know, that should just be the cover for Tom Nook's sales pitch. Over here, so cute as well. Little oh my gosh, cacti are on my mind. I meant campsite. Very cute campsite over here. Also love that we got the yacht over here within the wheat fields. It has a very overgrown feel, and it also just feels very cozy. I love the little fire pit as well. I'm always forgetting to use that. I think because it's one of the first items we get in the game, sometimes those items kind of aren't at the top of our head or top of mind. So when I see them, I'm always reminded, I should use the campfire more often because it is such a great item. Let's see, we're gonna go around here, and I think what we need to do is get back on the main pathway. So I know that there are some really cool areas that are just terraformed in just the most insane way possible. So I can't wait to get over there, but there's still so much detail just around here and all of these more kind of city-like areas. So we have, is this another farm on this side? Okay, we're gonna have to get over there later, but this is where Abel's is. So I really like that it's right next to Nook's. It just makes a ton of sense because this is our little shopping district, and it looks like just such a cute little outdoor decoration that we have here with the different clothing items, even the bear in front. But you can do a little bit of shopping outside, and then you could go inside as well, which is super cool. Okay, so let's kind of make our way around here. I just want to see, so this we had kind of come across before. So this was behind the farmer's market, and there's some more detail back here. You can actually get back here, which I didn't realize when we first came over here, but there's a whole backyard to this farmer's market as well, which is just so good. I always forget to create backyards for some of the areas that I make or my villager houses, so that's just such a really cool idea. So if we continue back here, look at this. It's just something so simplistic about the way that they've terraformed, even though I know that it's not easy to do. But when you can really pull this off, just such a beautiful landscape within Animal Crossing, it always just amazes me. I forget that I'm actually playing a game because it's just so good. And look at this curved road. So the creator definitely made this code, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys if you haven't seen it yet, because it's such a good one. Also, it was just so cool to see the headlights. Actually, let me get out of this frame. It was really cool to see the headlights in the distance as I was just kind of messing around with the camera. How amazing is that? It looks so real. And I know that I've said that a lot, but it has to be said about this island. I'm not sorry about it, because it's, when you see an island like this, it just really makes your jaw drop. I highly recommend that you guys visit this island because it just feels like something, else. There's no other way to describe it, but it does not feel like an Animal Crossing island. Over here, we have some really cool terraforming, and I really like the way that we have these two sideways inclines leading you up here with the natural ramp. And how beautiful. I don't know if it's this build over here that's the Grand Canyon, but I know that the Grand Canyon is on this island, and I'm thinking that it's this over here. But look at this with all of the termite mounds and the tourist telescope here. I love when creators use the termite mounds as rocks on their cliffs. It just is so good. It's such a good item, and I'm glad that we have it in the game, because if you have an island like this, you can definitely make use of that. I think we can actually get down there and get some different views of this. So let's see. Look how cool it is. I love that the creator has made it all accessible so you can actually walk around here, and there's some waterfalls in the background. Okay, so terraforming something like this is definitely really tricky because we have so many skinny waterways, and then all of the cliffs surrounding this need to be terraformed just perfectly, and this is so beautiful. Honestly, this creator, oh, my little character in the background, but this creator is just making this theme look so good. I know that it's really hard to actually pull off a desert themed island, but honestly, I feel like this is just inspiring me to maybe try something new. I don't know. It feels so different and refreshing. So we're gonna continue. Oh, actually, I think that there was an incline over here that I didn't go up yet. So I wanna walk around here before we go down the rest of the road. I don't think we could get through that way. Oh yeah, so these were some of the stalls, I think, up at the front, or the storefronts up at the front, but you can continue around here and look at this campsite. Oh, this is such a good campsite. I love that the creator left all of their villager houses on the beach, but they did leave the main buildings on the actual island. So you can actually go camping in the desert here. Again, just so many little touches all throughout here, like the camping cot and the different patterns being used on the cushions and on the picnic blankets. Honestly, just so well done. I wonder if we can go back here. Oh yes, we definitely can. So I think, okay, whoa. There's actually a little lookout area. Holy cow. Are you kidding me right now? Look at that. You can even see the moon in the distance. Is this not the most breathtaking view you have ever seen in Animal Crossing? I seriously just need a moment right now. I love the way that the sun is coming in from the left side. I love that we can see the moon over to the right, and all of the different termite mounds, and I think even the mountain item is being used back there to create this landscape that is just so stunning, and it's so simplistic. It's not simplistic to create, but like I said, everything just feels like a very tranquil painting. Even that little car and the lights coming off of the car. Just honestly, this is a 10 out of 10 island. It's perfect. Wow, I think I'm going to be thinking about that view just for days after this. Okay, look at all of this. So much little detail throughout here. I love the way that the stones look on top of the in-game grass code during this time of year, because they really blend in with that yellowy brown grass color. So many great lookout spots. Oh my gosh, there's a DQ over there. Okay, this island is just out of control. It's too good. Honestly, it's too good. It's too realistic. How do people's brains work? Because I need to know. I also love that all of these cliffs are just decorated in the background perfectly as well, so you're always going to get that view no matter how you pan your camera around or what angle you're looking at. Oh, how beautiful is this? So this is actually to the right of resident services. I'm going to come down here just so we could take a look over here. So when you get here from your dream, you actually can go to the right instead of where I started at the entrance, and you would see some of this detail over here as well. Just really beautifully decorated. Let's get back up there because there's still a lot that we have to see to the back of the island and to the right of the island. So I'm gonna go down here. I love, again, all the cacti mixed in. Looks really great. And look at all the villagers just living their best lives. I love them. We're getting to see a little bit more of this curved pathway over here, and I just am in love with it. I can't say it enough. I am in love with that path. I also love that you used the construction signs over here, or the I guess construction signs. I don't know what else to call them, but these kind of markers that you can't drive off of here. So good. Again, just little details like this, making the island feel so real. We have the river mouth over here, and you could actually come up here and look at all the views that you could get on this island. I love that. I think for an island like this, where these views are just so magnificent, you need to have different areas that you can climb up and get different views of the island, because that's what really makes this island so special. Again, I can't get over that sunset in the distance. It's so perfect. I am so inspired by this island right now. Oh, look, there's more down there also. Let's get down here. So, oh, I may have locked myself in. There we go. I actually love these vines because so many ways of like traveling around an island are available now, rather than just looking for your ladder or looking for a incline. We have another villager house over here. Love the little fishing area as well. And oh, look how cute this is. I think this is the retro bus station, and it looks so cute. It fits in really nicely. And we have another villager house over here. And I just want to mention how kind of creative the creator is getting with all the different colors for the different villagers and the different areas on this island. We have a little, looks like maybe a gas station stop for some of the boats. There's a place to fill up on some fuel, and then a little fishing area. How realistic with that little bottle there as well. And somehow making some of these items that I would never have used, like that fish banner, whatever it's called, I can never make that look good, but it just works on some islands, and it obviously looks really good here as well. Let's continue around this way because I just wanted to check out the beach before we went back on the main island. But I think I'm going to kind of come around over here actually. I cannot get enough of this path. You know, we've seen diagonal paths before, but have you guys seen a curved path? I haven't seen that for this type of path, like a real road code. So cool. Again, another really cool view with that truck in the distance. Did we go up here already? I think we did, right? Is this over? Yes. Okay, so that was over by the campsite, so we did see that, but we still have some stuff to see. I think I just want to make sure that we saw the beaches. I believe that we did. Oh no, wait, we didn't. Okay. So we have another little construction area over here. Looks super good. I mean, every part of this island looks really good. Okay, so there's some more little details over here on the beach. This villager house over on the other side of the river mouth. Really cool patterns being used over here, and their house is actually right by the pier. So I love that we're using the same pattern over on the pier as well. Just a really cute way to decorate, and the little bamboo shoot lamps are also really, really good for this island. Let's also just continue to make our way around here and get back to the main areas on the island, because I think we are getting to the last few areas that we need to see. But look how gorgeous this is to just run through this pathway over here. Oh, we made it to the DQ, and look at this. The trash is such a good touch. When we talk about those realistic feels on your island, it just makes sense to add in some trash. The DQ sign is so perfect. And over here, just look at this. I cannot get enough of all of this. Just the sheer level of detail. The DQ sign up there. Wow. I think this was that view that we were looking at when we were over on that second level. We could actually come down to the first level and get another view over here as well. The clouds look so beautiful moving in the distance, and it's just kind of cool to walk around and see how much work went into that if you want to get a closer look. And it's actually accessible up here, so you can run through some of these cliffs. How cool. Oh my gosh, the museum is back here. They really hid that museum, and it just, honestly, I can't picture the museum being treated any other way on this island. Can you? Like, this is just too good. The cave is such a nice touch as well over here and in between some of these cliffs. And oh, do we have the secret beach back here? Is there a way to get down here? Okay, yeah, so I think that this is gonna lead us over here to the secret beach. How cool is this? I love that it's surrounded by the party light arches. Really fun way to make it feel like a little like boho campsite. Looks so good. And I think we could get over to that other area now. Yeah, so you can just get over here by going to the secret beach, but just some really cute details over here on the rocks. I think I saw another area over to the left that we want to check out. So let's continue up here. Looks really cool, whatever's on that second level. And I just can't get enough of this pathing. So good. I wonder if we go up here, because before we had checked out the Grand Canyon area, but we never went through this way where all these wheat fields are. A whole another little pathway over here. And look at this. Again, all of the work that they're doing with these storefronts to make these faux buildings is just so well done. This is really cool. Looks like someone's either little shack up here or just a little place to do some laundry, but it feels really lived in and beautiful. I think we've actually seen all of this island. I want to just kind of loop around on that pathway again because I just can't get enough of this beautiful curved pathway. I hope you guys enjoyed this island as much as I did. I honestly think this might be one of my favorite islands that I've ever seen. I just don't think that I've ever been so blown away by someone's creativity. And honestly, I know that I say islands look realistic a lot, but this one really took that to a whole nother level for me. So truly just an amazing island, and I hope that you guys can show the creator some love. Leave a comment, let them know what you thought. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!